Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome to our You'll Never Walk Alone What's Up on YouTube channel. Manchester United 2, Liverpool 1 in the English Premier League's Monday night game, last game of the weekend. Liverpool travelled to the Old Toilet against the Manchester United side that have been beaten twice in their first opening two games by, what is it, 6 goals. They lost the last two matches. Obviously we have injury issues with basically having no fucking midfield. He drops Fabinho and brought in James Milner and Hendo in midfield. I'm going to say it out straight. I'm fucking pissed off. I told everyone on the group to wait until the United game. But we've dropped more points this season already than we have the whole of last season. We're suffering from a massive hangover from losing the quadruple. It's obvious. It's disappointed the players a lot more than we've been told. I don't think we've done good business in the market. I know we got Nunez, but he replaced Sadio Mane. And we got Diaz, who can replace Sadio as well. But, like, it's just, you know, it just has the Virgil van Dijk season when he was injured fucking vibes of we don't plan for, you know, the future. We just don't. Midfield has been an issue for a couple of seasons now. Thiago's great, but he's always injured. Ox hasn't played well since 2018, yet he's still fucking here. Keita, what a fucking waste of money he's turned out to be. You know, they just haven't worked, Jurgen. Fuck them off. Like, what are we hanging on for? Offering Keita another contract? Are you out of your fucking mind? Fuck him off. And, yeah. And before we hear any bullshit of, well, we didn't think we needed a midfielder. Well, you did. Because you went after the midfielder that ended up at Real Madrid for 90 million. So how did we go from a central midfielder that we definitely needed to Darren Nunez, to Carvalho, and to Ramsey? Ramsey is the future. Carvalho's the future. And then Nunez is a bit for now. But because of his ill discipline last week, he ends up putting the team under this much pressure. I'm fucking pissed. 2-1 to them shitebags who were in the worst position of their lives. But fair play to Manchester United. Let it not be said that I'm a piece of shit and can't acknowledge. Manchester United deserved the 3 points tonight. They played better than we did. They took the chances and they got more goals than we did. We were fucking awful. And we didn't deserve anything other than a loss in that game. I'm as real as it gets, like the UFC slogan, as real as it gets. And I can't understand how we don't replace players when they leave with Genie, and how we stick out with these fucking disasters. And look, Thiago's a great player, but his legs are made of glass. Ox is a good player on his day, but that was 2018 ago. And Keita, he's just he's a maverick at this point. You just don't know what you're going to get. He's either going to have a great game or he's just not going to play at all. The inconsistency of midfield is what's costing us dear. Henderson looks about 39 today. James Milner looked 37 today. You know, we can't expect a kid like Elliott to grab the midfield by the scruff of the neck against Manchester United away and fucking to take the terms. It's just not going to fucking happen. So we've given United a much needed boost. They've gone out and spent 300 fucking million this year to try and fix up. The transfer window only has 7 or 8 days left. We need a midfielder, Jurgen. We need a fucking midfielder. This is a disgrace of a start of a season. I think we're wasting your years. What was the point in getting him to sign a new contract if we're going to give him a fucking team full of fucking Oxes and Cadas? You know what I mean? Like, We're wasting the talent of him by not giving him a team that compete. I'm not happy. I am not happy. I think this is a fucking joke. Like, I don't rant. I don't rave. I think that's embarrassing. I like watching people do that online. It gives me entertainment. So I'm not going to give anyone else entertainment at our expense. But it's pathetic, to be honest. The start to the season is pathetic. Where do we go from here? Who fucking knows? Who knows? We need to win a game to get our season started. We're nearly at the end of August. The season started early this year because of the World Cup. We're at the end of the first month and I already want the fucking season to be over. We just haven't turned up at all yet. Like, pre-season, the results weren't great and I didn't care because they're pre-season and who gives a fuck? And then but our midfield has been a problem for us for a while. We don't have issues up front. We don't have issues at the back. We don't have issues in goal. We have issues in midfield. We've one position to fucking fix and we just can't seem to do it. It's like we're allergic to fixing the problem. Take the bang on Keita. He was a disaster. Fuck him off. Get rid of him. Let him go for free. He's no good to us. He's never fucking fit. Ox, get him out of hospital and fuck him off. Pay out his contract and get rid of him. Honestly, clean the fucking deadwood out quickly and get in players that can play every game. Because we can't judge this team until we have a full-strength team to be critical of anyone, right? We're battered with injuries. But you're giving us no option with no real players coming in. Playing a lot of kids on a one-off game is fine when you have some injuries. But, are we going to write off the season already just because we don't want to fucking go out and spend another 50 million on a player? Like, Wolves went and took that Nunes guy when we should have taken him. There's a whole heap of midfielders out there with 25, 30 million we could have grabbed. And they've gone to other clubs. They would have all dropped and went to Liverpool if they were asked. The player ratings I'm not looking forward to. I'll go into who did what in the player ratings. But I'm fucking disgusted. That's a disaster result. Is the league over? It's too early to say about the league yet, I think. This season is going to throw up a lot of results because of the World Cup being in the middle of it. And it's going to be unusual, like the COVID season was. So, no, I'm not too worried. But 2 points from 9. And then it's fucking shambolic. It's relegation fucking form. We're 5th from bottom, by the way. Alright, I'll go on to the player ratings. There's nothing positive to say. I'm fucking disgusted.